3 years ago, Kevin Scott admits his life was a mess. He had lost his job, his girlfriend too. Personally, he admits he was 14 pounds overweight. His was not a pretty picture. He wanted to make changes to his life, but didn't know what, how, or even where to begin. At the party, he met a guy with an answer, Feng Shui, and that began a remarkable transformation. Today, Kevin's life is balanced because he made changes to his home. Feng Shui has changed his fortune.
Talked about, enhancing your health, your wealth, your relationships, and it's always touching around the things that you deal with every day, which is stuff in your home, and that's stuff that you look and touch every single day. So it always intrigued me.
Changes begin right at his front door.
So we painted it red, and we also painted our doors red because that color is a sign of wealth and a sign of warm energy.
Feng Shui uses the bagua, an adjustment tool that maps a home's natural energy.
From there, you start to map out 8 sections of your home. And based on the section, that will drive what color and what placement of an object is going to go there. So I needed to have warm colors in here, needed to be open, so that's why we picked a red in the background. So we started with that.
It didn't stop there.
We repainted every single room. There's new furniture in every single room.
Kevin even made changes to his kitchen.
It feels cold, even when you cook or you have somebody else in the kitchen with you. It just feels drab and draining, and I just hated being in here.
Thanks to Feng Shui, Kevin noticed his life was changing for the better.
I had no job, and then I found a job, and I don't have any more health concerns. I kind of brought those back in, and all these things hit within 3 to 4 months after making the shift.
It's not about magic, but the physical reaction between you and nature. Feng is wind, Shui is water. An old Asian Chinese belief says that wind blows energy away, but water brings it back. The Ming Dynasty followed Feng Shui principles to build the Forbidden City in Beijing. The landscape draws on natural elements. The long life mountain behind it is like a wall to keep the energy in. They also dug a river around it that brings new energy in. Susan Levitt, a Feng Shui expert, believes Feng Shui is everywhere.
I've hung that big crystal because it disperses energy. Outside, wow. It's a pretty busy street.
And here is so beautiful.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that fun? Anywhere you can create beauty with these rainbows of light.
Energy exists inside and outside of the house. It can even be found in a park.
Feng Shui, creating a balanced, harmonious environment, and everyone can do this.
Salvatore Manzi has taught Feng Shui for 15 years.
Feng Shui does change your life because Feng Shui enables you to look at how is your space reflecting who you are and who you want to be.
Sharon Chen hopes Feng Shui will change her life.
So I'm looking forward that maybe he will give me some other good advice to increase my fortune or luck.
Hi, Sharon. Manzi has a few suggestions. First of all, clean the clutter.
What we'd like to see is we have a collection of magazines cluttering in the prosperity area. So we're going to take those magazines out of there to increase the flow.
The location of your desk is important too.
We're going to move it into the center where it's more centered on the window. What your view is when you're working really affects your work. So having a view of the entire opening will give her a broader perspective and ability to expand her work. Secondly, we're going to switch the dresser and the table. What we have now is having the dresser right next to the bed. It's a little too high for the bed, so it's cutting into her while she sleeps. Also, having such a small table at the entryway hits the knees.
And you can't just hang art anywhere.
We've got 2 wonderful photos of dogs that we're going to move from this wall to above the bed, and that way represent her being in a playful and loyal relationship.
Before I bought this, I just think they are cute. I never think about it, well, that can also represent the love and couple things, so interesting.
When we come back from the break, we'll show you how Sharon's apartment has been remarkably transformed. So Feng Shui has changed Calvin's life. Salvatore gives Sharon a few pointers. And now we get to take a look at Sharon's new apartment. Okay, here is Sharon's new room.
Wow.
What do you think about it?
What an amazing improvement. There's so much more space. There's so much more flow. The room feels lighter.
I clean up the things underneath my bed, and then I get rid of my collections of my magazine, and I bought a new lamp.
Also created balance with your bed, having the two side tables, and I especially love that you put the two teacups there that represents.
I love that.
Yeah, this really intimate experience. Sharon's place has transformed. It's become a space that is more able to breathe, more able to flow. It's nourishing the soul greater and has a lot less of the baggage and more nourishing chi. So overall, just a wonderful room.
Sharon likes the way it looks already, and she's optimistic about what Feng Shui can do for her.
Maybe I can find a good boyfriend and a better career, and then, yeah, something good in my future.
Sharon is satisfied with the changes. If you want to start yours, we have 3 basic Feng Shui tips for you.
So, first Feng Shui tip is if you're looking to create a partnership or relationship, everything in your bedroom needs to be in pairs. If you don't want any more one-night stands, you need more than one nightstand. Feng Shui tip number 2, if you're looking to increase your finances, go to your stove, make sure that it is clean, and utilize all 4 burners. Using one tells the universe you only want money from one source. If you're looking for a Feng Shui tip to increase your career, go to your front door. Everything about your front door impacts your career. Make sure the doorbell works, you have a welcome mat, and you have your address visible.
Follow these Feng Shui tips. Don't miss any chance to make your life better.